Hello, welcome to the Bulldog Nation here at Adrian College. I am Dr. Andrea Milner, Vice President and Dean of Academic Affairs. I am pleased to welcome you to our 11th annual Ribbons of Excellence Day program at Adrian College, a day dedicated to celebrating the scholarly accomplishments of our students through presentations, exhibitions, and performances. A tradition started in 2008 and developed out of a faculty initiative to create and support our academic culture. Today is the culmination of at least 1 year of preparation by students and their mentors. The Ribbons of Excellence form the foundation of our shared values at Adrian College, and each presentation today is linked to at least one thematic ribbon. Dr. Michael Klaus can tell us even more about Ribbons of Excellence.
The Ribbons of Excellence themselves got started by the faculty at Adrian College, and we wanted to figure out what the foundations of the college were, and we tied them, no pun intended, in with the ribbons that we see on our shepherd's crook every year. And the Ribbons of Excellence Day was developed as a way to celebrate student scholarship. We used the 200th anniversary of Adrian College as a jumping off point for that, as an experiment. Should we do this or not do it? And we wanted to run a conference for the students to be able to demonstrate what it is that they do going beyond the classroom. So research, artistic merit, if they wanted to build and design something. All of these were things that go beyond what we'd normally do in the classroom, and we wanted to exhibit those ideas. So we developed this day that would celebrate student scholarship. When we first got started, there were 3 or 4 rooms that we utilized for Ribbons Day. We've seen a growth in the number of artistic presentations, both in the theater and music and art, that are included in the day, as well as a more robust demonstration of different disciplines throughout the day. We've seen generally a higher percentage of students get involved in Ribbons of Excellence Day, and the attendance is greatly increased. So between faculty, students, and staff, we've seen greater attendance.
Thank you, Dr. Klaus. Let's look in on one of our ribbon presenters.
My presentation is called Video Game Theory in the Academic Process. So essentially, I had a summer research grant that I was given by Academic Affairs in Adrian College, and I was allowed to research the similarities between Adrian College and video game universe. So essentially, what myself and my advisor Garin Horner did is we researched the similarities and then we illustrated a video. So we had Adrian College as a video game that I'll be showing on Ribbons of Excellence. So in order to make my presentation, I had to use Adobe Illustrator and essentially just draw some characters out. After I drew out all my characters, I put them into Adobe Premiere and made a video along with my own voice. Essentially my presentation is meant for incoming freshmen to Adrian College. So essentially what I want people to remember by my audience is essentially how to go about Adrian College and how to use the course catalog, which, if you don't know, the course catalog is the way that students figure out which classes they need to take, and a lot of times it's hard for freshmen and incoming students to know how to navigate it. So a lot of times they don't take the courses that they need, and this is to help guide them through that process, essentially.
Thank you, Cheyenne. It is wonderful to see our students taking their academic work to the next level. We will be right back.
My name is Joey Herrera. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a junior here at Adrian College. I'm from Taylor, Michigan, so that's Metro Detroit area. My backyard is actually the airport, so I always hear the airplanes flying over my house, which is really cool. A little bit about me in high school. I played on the football team. I was a 2-year starter as a quarterback. I was also class president. So, I was very involved in high school. And then now about Adrian College, I'm very involved at Adrian College. I came here to play football, and then now I'm on the men's volleyball team. And I am also in different organizations. Most notable, I am in a fraternity, Pi Kappa Alpha. So the ribbons here at Adrian College is by far the biggest thing that drives everyone to be successful. We study different disciplines here at Adrian College. So there's studies of lifetime, anything like that. So just like going from one discipline to another, you see a lot of building inside yourself, and you grow inside yourself. And then others, especially people that I came in with, my friends, we have studied so many different disciplines within each other, and I've seen my friends grow, I've seen myself grow, I've seen my peers grow, everyone else like that.
Welcome back to our Ribbons of Excellence special. I am Dr. Andrea Milner, Vice President and Dean of Academic Affairs. Students across our campus have an opportunity to conduct unique and awe-inspiring research. Ribbons of Excellence give students a chance to step out of the classroom and show us something that might enrich our own life experience. Here is a presentation about human behavior. It is based on the popular movie Mean Girls.
My presentation is about social interaction theory as applied in the movie Mean Girls, and I'm going to be showing the clip from the movie where she says you can't sit with us, because that's the title of my presentation.
Whatever. Those rules aren't real. They were real that day I wore a vest, because that vest was disgusting. You can't sit with us!
And then we are going to be going through that clip all together and analyzing it as how it applies to social interaction theory. I love this movie. It was the first movie that I thought of when I thought about theory, because I knew that there had to be something that applied to theory within it, since it had so much to do with in and out groups, which is exactly what social interaction theory is centered around. Okay, so social interaction theory is centered around in and out groups and inclusion and exclusion in society. And so in the movie, it's more in a school setting, but it's very widely applicable to all areas of life. In every single situation almost that you're in, your everyday life has something to do with social interaction theory. When you're talking to people, who you hang out with, who you don't hang out with, and why. I have some life experience that applies to the movie because in high school, you definitely are able to see the different cliques, and you know that you hang out with some people and you don't with other people. And so basically this theory dives into why you include some people in your life, that you exclude other people more from your life, and why you do that, and why you choose the people that you do and why you don't choose the people that you don't.
Thank you, Kylie. That was very interesting. We will learn a bit of Bulldog history when we come back. Adrian College started back in 1859, and we have a strong tradition of scholastic excellence. The names on 2 of our buildings are honoring 2 of our most outstanding faculty.
Outside these 2 buildings, you can see just how much work went into making them. These are not just classrooms, but 2 of Adrian College's most important buildings, and a second home to students. Bulldogs walk these halls every day, getting lost in the shuffle between the 2 buildings. However, Peel and Jones Hall are the stepping stones of our Bulldogs' futures. Peel Hall houses most of the science classes, and is named for beloved biology professor Miles Peel, who taught at Adrian for 34 years, from 1936 to 1970. In 1956, he was awarded by the college with an honorary degree. Meanwhile, Jones Hall, home to many of the more business-related classes, takes its name from Elmer Jones, who was a chemistry teacher from 1907 to 1940. He is known for developing a formula which has been used in rust-proofing automobiles. Peel and Jones have many things to offer to students, thanks to a series of renovations that have taken place over the years. With a rest area designated for study breaks and a planetarium where students can watch the stars, Peel and Jones provide a place for students to not only learn in the classroom, but to connect with one another in a stress-free environment.
Thank you, Dallas. What an honor to revisit the legacy of two of our pioneering faculty members. Stay right there. We will be right back.
My name is Renee Collins, and I'm an associate professor in the English department and primarily teach journalism classes. Also in the core program, I teach some of the core classes. And I've been at Adrian this is my 13th academic year, I think. And when I first came here, there weren't that many students. It was a lot smaller, but it was starting to grow. I think when they first developed the Ribbons of Excellence program, I think it was only like my second year here. And I was, very involved in the original Ribbons Committee. I worked on, the first Ribbons of Excellence program and some subsequent ones as well. I feel that it's really an important component of our college vision and, where we see ourselves in the world and where we see our students in the world. So our 5 ribbons, each of those ribbons are in my syllabi as a professor. They're in my program review, and each of them are part of the ways that I want students to look at the world, right? And I think that that's pretty much how many of our faculty, if not all of our faculty, look at the ribbons. They're integral to being in society and moving forward in society and, making a better world for everyone. When I went to college, I went to Siena Heights, which is the college across town, of course. And when I came here, after the first couple of years, I was walking across campus from Dawson one day, and I was looking around campus and thinking, I was just struck by the fact that, wow, I belong here. This is a place that really has my heart and that I really fit into. And I feel that way almost every time I walk across campus, no matter what season, particularly in the spring, when we have beautiful flowers, but any time of year. I look around here and I forget I didn't go to Adrian College. I forget that I went to Siena Heights. So for me, it's just a real important part of my life.
Welcome back. Adrian College is a small community that brings students together. Kane Student Center is where students eat from the grill and hang out with friends between classes. But it wasn't always like that. Cindy Schmucker can tell you more.
The Student Center that you see behind you started to be converted into the Student Center it is today in the fall of 2000. When we initially came over to the Kane Student Center, we were not up here and it had none of the attributes that it currently does. Our offices, being student activities, Res Life, Greek Life, and our safety office, were all down in the basement in the old coaches' offices. Since then, Kane has undergone probably 3 to 4 renovations for it to actually become what it is today. The Student Center used to be housed in our Rush Hall and was much smaller than it is now. Kane Student Center used to be the Ridge Gymnasium, and once the gymnasium went away and our Maryland Sports and Fitness Center was built, which is a wonderful facility, I think the college's decision to take this building and turn it into what it is today has been a great opportunity for our students and for the college to be able to showcase what we have and what we offer our students, and it just makes a much better atmosphere for our students to have this available to them today. So now that Kane has been renovated to where it is today, it provides a plethora of services for our current students. Our safety office is here in the Kane Student Center lobby. We have our Student Services office, which is our cashier's office where students can pay their bills, cash checks, that type of thing. We have our writing center which has now been moved over here, where they can get help writing papers and with some tutoring assistance. We have a convenience store now where students can swipe in 24/7 and purchase items. We have our student grill and our coffee area. We have a separate area for Wi-Fi for students to study in. We have 4 to 5 conference rooms where students can have meetings, have small events. Our bookstore is located in the Kane Student Center. Students' mailboxes are located in here as well, where they can receive their normal mail along with packages. Our student life office is here, which houses our Dean of Students and our student life coordinator, and our student activities office is here as well. This office houses our student activities specialist, who works with all of our student organizations, the Greek life specialist, the residence life specialist, and our housing office as well. With all of these services now in Kane Student Center, it is wonderful for our students because our students basically have one area where they can come to take care of many of the things that they need to do on a semester basis, pay their bills, get their housing assignments taken care of, and the Student Center is open 24/7. So it allows students to come and go and to study in here, to have meetings, to get together. The Kane Student Center is basically the living room of Adrian College. And they've got entertainment over here, lazy boy chairs, and it's just a great atmosphere for our students. They can get food up till 11 o'clock at night, so it just works out very well for our students as a place to come together.
Well, let me offer a few final thoughts on this great day. I'm Jeff Docking, president of Adrian College, and I want to thank everybody who participated in this event, the faculty, the staff, but mostly the students who provided the research and the new ways to understand things that is absolutely essential to this place. You know, as complicated as Adrian is with everything going on, the Ribbons of Excellence Day represents the essence of why we're here and what we're about, which is to discover new knowledge that will create a better world. And so I say thank you to all of you who participated, and of course, go Bulldogs.